Good morning. As I've said many times before, today's another beautiful day. It's June, late June, and so of course the weather should be better. Up here where we live in Northern California, the saying is that there are only 3 seasons in this area. They are July and August and winter. And that's sort of the way it's been. Well, we've had 3 or 4 or 5 really good days, and I'm really relishing the chance to go outside and to sit in the swing and to enjoy the outside for a while. And that's an awesome gift that the good Lord could give us. It turns out that a deacon in a church in Baltimore tells the story about the fact that one Sunday morning the preacher got up to preach, and when he spoke after the service was at the end of the service, 5 young men came down the aisle and made a confession of faith in Christ. And this was really surprising to him, and it really excited the church, because they hadn't had anything as exciting as this happen in many a year. And so they really thrilled with it. Well, the next Sunday came, and the preacher got up and he preached again, and 2 more people came forward and joined it and made a decision to be Christians, and they decided to join the church. And that really stirred him up. And so he said to them after it was over, he said, something really important's happening around here, and I'm going to preach every night for this next week, and I hope you'll invite people to come. And so he couldn't believe the results that happened. It was beyond his expectation. And he was wondering, he said, something's happened, somebody's doing something that's different. What could that be? And finally the old sexton came to him and said, I've been sworn to secrecy, but if you'll come with me at 3 o'clock this afternoon, I'll hide you and you can see what's going on. So the sexton hid him in the auditorium, and about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 of the deacons of the church came in, and they sat down and they talked about what they were going to do this week, who they were going to contact to try to help. Instead of letting the preacher do it all, they were going to do their part. And so they talked about all the things that we're planning to do. And when the preacher heard it, he came out of hiding, and he apologized for doing that. But they were glad, the deacons were, because they wanted to tell him what they were doing, but they didn't know how to do it. And this really changed that church, because 5 people got busy and didn't leave it all up to the leaders. And so that is, I guess, with all of us, if we'll step up to the plate, the good Lord will bless us. Whatever the business is or whatever we do, this is not only true of the church, it's true of our business, it's true of our families. We need to step up and take responsibility and do what we can. And I'm praying that I can learn to do that. And I know that's what you'd like to do in your life. So may the good Lord bless you in this task.